be showing you how I highlight and contour my face using cream products. So if you want to know how to get this look, please keep watching. First thing, before we do anything, is to conceal. We are going to conceal those designer bags, hunties. I'm gonna use the Maybelline concealer in Fair. This is just personally my favorite concealer at the moment. I have a lot of favorite concealers, but like this one's good. So I'm just gonna put it right under my eye. A little V shape. And I like to drag this down here. Next step, wherever you want anything on your face to stand out, that's where you want to highlight it. So I want to do my nose, a little bit on my chin, and just a little bit on my forehead. I'm not really going up here because I want to make my forehead look smaller. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna contour. Now, you can use any cream contour you want. This one happens to be my favorite, and it's the Chanel one. It's pricey, but I feel like as a splurge item, I don't know, this has just been my go-to for cream contouring. And I don't really contour every single day. This is just when I do, it feels really good to put on Chanel, you know? But if you want a cheaper alternative, you can totally get the Anastasia Cream Contour Kit. This stuff is awesome, and it works just as good. And if you want an even cheaper alternative, I got you guys. It's gonna be the Fit Me foundation, actually. This stuff is amazing. Like, I don't know what it is, but it's just amazing. Like, as you can see, like I used almost all of it. And this is in the shade Toffee, but it's really good. And I'm just gonna contour my cheekbones, my forehead, and my jawline, and later on my nose. So you kinda wanna make that fishy face. Go in with a smaller brush just to really get in there. And like I said, this is just gonna make everything look a lot smaller. So you don't technically have to do exactly what I just did. This is just for my face shape. I feel like this looks good, but you know, do this wherever you feel you want your face to look smaller, or when you highlight, you want to bring it out. And I like to just bring it up to almost where the eyebrows are. It right where my cupid's bow is, and this is just going to make your lips look a little bigger, and right under my lips as well. Now for this, I'm just going to buff it out with a brush, and with my highlight, I'm just going to use a beauty blender. dirty beauty blender that I should have cleaned before I filmed this, but I'm sorry. I'm gonna just blend out the highlight. With the contouring brush that I used, I'm gonna just go over the edges. The Mercier translucent setting powder, and I'm gonna bake everywhere that I highlighted. And I like to bring it right onto the side of the nose, and I don't know, that just makes my nose look a little smaller, so it's a little secret. For my cream contour, I'm going to use the Anastasia contour kit, and the shade I'm using is Java. It's gonna go everywhere that I contoured. The same shade, but I'm just gonna use a smaller brush again.
We go.
I'm just gonna blend it together. If your contour is not as high as you wanted it to be, a little trick is to bake right underneath your contour, and it's kind of like an eraser. It just makes everything really sharp and amazing. And just put it right underneath your contour. And I personally like to just bring it a little bit up as well. The brush I'm using to wipe away all of the powder is the Real Technique contour brush. This brush has been with me since the beginning. I'm gonna wipe it away, but I'm also gonna just pat it in. And with this powder, it kind of just blends into the skin amazingly. And for underneath my eye, I'm not gonna swipe it away, I'm gonna just pat it in. I like to just use the Smashbox primer water before I put anything on my face and just spritz it on. My brush as well, because I really want an intense highlight. So this is just going to do the trick. The highlighter that I'm going to be using today is the Morphe Deysi Danger highlighting kit. This palette is so underrated, I feel like. Everybody talks about the Anastasia highlighters, which I love, but this highlighter, you'll see. So I like to take this shade right up here, just tap off the excess. little bit of the highlighter and just put it right on the tip of my nose. And then going down my nose. And then whatever's left over on the brush, I kind of just like to put right over my brows. And on my cupid bow. Your highlight is just a little bit too intense. Just go over it with a powder brush. And it should just die down a little bit. And then the final touches, I just like to put more primer water on top of it to set everything. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I enjoyed filming it. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe. And I'll see you guys in my next video.